one day I'll love a mascara and then the next day it's dead to me. Hey everyone, my name is Chery and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to get into all of the makeup that I am currently obsessed with. But to give you a little bit of a backstory about me is I've been in the beauty industry for going on 24 years now. I also have a salon called Gibson Hair and Makeup, where we specialize in event hair and makeup, and also it's a full service salon. But I also have a makeup line called Gibson Girl Beauty, which I do frequently use in a lot of my videos, and you will see a few of those in today's video. But I'm still very much obsessed with other people's brands as well. I will never stop testing makeup. It's just my true love. And today we're gonna get into what I'm currently obsessed with right now. All right, let's go ahead and start off with base makeup. Right now, what I'm reaching for instead of a primer is setting sprays to prime my face. I recently watched a tutorial where an influencer was using setting spray to prime her face and her foundation turned out beautifully. So I have been recently doing that. So I'm going to share with you which ones I am reaching for. I am currently using the combination of the two. This is the Gibson Girl setting spray. It has a lavender scent. I reach for this because it's very sensitive skin approved. This is what I would reach for as a setting spray if I wanted to maintain a glowy finish. And the one size is what I would reach for if I wanted a little bit more of a mattifying or cloudy finish. Right now, a cloud finish is more in, supposedly. So I probably will start reaching more for this. The only thing I could say is I wish it was unscented, or at least wish it had a more natural scent. All right, so next for my foundation, there's two products that I'm reaching for. One is gonna be a BB cream and one is going to be something when I want a little more coverage. I do love and obsess with my Gibson Girl BB cream. This is the Age Defense BB cream and it does have a natural SPF in it. So it will never expire, but the ingredients are very sensitive skin friendly, very mature skin friendly. It has aloe and niacinamide and vitamin E as well, and chamomile. So if you want something very lightweight, this is what I love. But I recently, within the last month, have been using this a little bit more. I felt like for a while there, I was going with a very natural look, which I still do. I still love a natural look, but I still love testing other things. And I wanted something with like more of a medium coverage. So I'm obsessed with this. This is the Light Reflecting Foundation by NARS. This is shade Santa Fe. And I have to say, and you can always mix the two as well. I have tried that. I really like that. But this just gives such a beautiful finish. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. All right, another thing that I always mix with my foundation is the Gibson Girl Sheer Glow. This is a nice lightweight illuminating lotion. You can use it by itself if you'd like, but I like to mix it in with my foundation. I did wear it today. I feel like it just gives like a really nice illuminating glow without being shimmery or overpowering. And this is Strawberry Opal. I also like to use Vintage Rose if I have a little bit of a spray tan. What am I reaching for right now for concealers? All right, we got the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. If you want a full coverage, this is really nice for that, and it is waterproof. It is very moisturizing, very sensitive skin, mature skin approved, something that little bit goes a long way, you can see. So I really love it. I think you're supposed to warm it up in the back of your hand and then apply it. This is such a beautiful product and a little bit goes a long way. I don't know if I'll ever run out of this. And I'm really loving the RMS Uncover Up. This is in shade 11.5. This is supposed to double as a color corrector. So I like to mix the 00, which is one of their lightest shades, to brighten it up. But it is a very moisturizing, kind of like, not as full coverage as IT Cosmetics, but it has a very, I guess, similar, it's just really skin-like finish. This is not gonna have as much of a lasting power. I don't think it's waterproof like the other one, but it is very pretty to work with, and you can actually mix it with a beauty oil and turn it into like a sheer coverage foundation, I guess you could call it. So really loving that right now. Actually reaching more for the lighter of the shade, the 00, and I'll be mix the 00 with my other concealers as well. I also did a concealer video where I tested out 6 different concealers. Both of those are in it. I'll link that as well. And I'm planning on doing another one because I've been testing out some more So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to follow me because I do come out with a lot of fun videos in my opinion. So next, this is a league in its own. This is the Catrice Under Eye Brightener. I use this in a lot of my videos. I use it to brighten up the inner corner of my eyes. I use it as an eye primer, of course, as the color corrector for your under eyes. It's very creamy, very lightweight, and it's only like $7 on Amazon, so you cannot go wrong. There is also, they have color that's a peach undertone, so if you get dark circles, maybe go for that one. But yeah, definitely a good old favorite. And of course, everything is going to be linked in the description. So if you like anything, it'll be there for easeability, clickability, shopping. All right, the last thing is the Gibson Girl Translucent Setting Powder. I have tried a bunch of different setting powders, and I just think this is the best because it is, I mean, for me, it's so finely milled, so lightweight. And if you watch all my videos, this is the only one I use. And if you have any other ones that you recommend, I will try it. But do not say Huda Beauty Baked setting powder because I don't like that one. I do not like baking. I don't like my skin to look too matte and too cakey. And I feel like even though that does a beautiful job of blurring, in person, it doesn't look as good. On camera, it looks flawless. But anyways, I went off on a tangent there. So anyways, all right, we're gonna talk about cheek color and face color now. I am obsessed with this OG Sculpted Face Stick. This is in shade Copper. I frequently use this in a lot of my videos, and it is just something that I feel like goes with any look that I'm doing. It's what I use for, I don't really contour my face, but it's something that I use to hit where the sun would naturally hit my face. So I have used some other of their sticks. I bought 3 other ones, but this is what I reach for the most. I feel like I should probably go ahead and play with the other ones a little bit more since I spent the money on them. Another thing about it, it is organic, so you can't go wrong with that. OG Sculpted Face Stick in Copper. All right, if you also have watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen me use this a bazillion times. This is the RMS Maiden's Blush. I frequently, it's a little ick, I frequently use this as eye makeup. I feel like it's like a blush and bronzer in one, this particular shade. And I also have 3 more shades of this. And this is what I reach for the most. I love the way it goes on. Again, it has a little bit of reflection to it as well. So I feel like that gives you a nice youthful glow, but definitely something I'm still obsessed with for as long as that I've been using it. And I continue to test out products. So this is definitely a winner in my book. A newbie that I am freaking obsessed with, okay? If I had to pick one product out of all of these that I would want to take with me to my grave, it would probably be this one right now. It is just so pretty. It has 6 different shades, and this is something that I've been testing out and using for the last couple of weeks, and I use it literally every day. I'm wearing it today. It is a satin finish, but there is no shimmer to it. It is beautiful up in my inner corners of my eyes, which I have it on today. I have it on my cheeks today. I love this for my eyeshadow as well. I mean, this, I hope they never stop making this. It's definitely something that is worth the splurge. It wasn't cheap, but I love it. It's the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked by Hourglass in the Dragon Edition. All right, so the next one is kind of like a lip and cheek. This is the Gibson Girl Candy Coral. I have it on my lips right now. I don't have it on my cheeks right now, but I do frequently wear it on my cheeks. I go through phases of colors, and right now I'm really into the peachiness. I just think it's just so youthful. This is definitely something that would look good on anybody and everybody. It's a cream blush that you can use on your upper brow bone. It's just so, I don't know, it just has like this just youthful glow to it. And I just recently did a tutorial of Lindsay Lohan's makeup where I heavily used this product in there. So check it out. I thought the makeup turned out beautifully. All right, so for eyeshadow, let's start off with the MAC paint pots. I go back and forth between Soft Orca and Painterly. Painterly is what I choose if I am wearing a cool toned makeup or a neutral tone makeup. I think that it goes on very nicely for dry, mature skin. It does not make your eyelids look crepey. A little bit goes a long way. And this is a soft orca, which is what I would wear more when I'm wearing warm tones. I did not wear it today because I was testing out something else, but love these. And somebody in the comments in a different video said if you store them upside down, it helps them from drying out. But yes, they are eyeshadows that also work as a primer. I probably will never stop using those. All right, so I have 3 eyeshadow palettes, and one of them that is one that I've been using the longest is the Tom Ford. This is their 31 Sola Sable, and it is very pretty for, it's just, you can see it has like neutral, like warm mocha moussey colors, and it goes on very nice, but this is definitely a splurge. I think it was $90, but I mean, I'm not sure you'll ever run out, so it's definitely worth $90 if this is something that you're going to be using on like a daily basis. All right, so the next one is the Naked 3 Mini Palette. It has some very similar tones as a Tom Ford, definitely a lot more budget friendly, and you get some other lighter shades, and I use this a lot in my videos. I really love this palette. So definitely, if you are looking for a new palette and you want just one and you're a simple girl like me, I don't like a ton of eyeshadow, I like this guy. All right, the last eyeshadow is this Ilia Warm Nude, the Necessary eyeshadow palette. This goes on beautifully. The colors are just very natural. I actually am wearing this today in a combination of some other things. The consistency is very nice, it's very lightweight, and it doesn't weigh down my eyelids, whereas a lot of eyeshadows do, and I can't use the cheaper eyeshadows like the ColourPop and the Morphe and stuff, or Morph, whatever. Just, they look just not good. So it is worth investing a little bit more money in your eyeshadow, and if you want something in the warm family, I would say definitely give it a try. I'm sure if you're not a warm tone girl and you want some cooler shades, I know they have other palettes, but definitely something that I've been using on the regular. All right, next we're gonna be moving on to brows. So to give you a little backstory on my brows, I do have them microbladed, powder browed, tattooed on. So they don't act and probably look like a normal natural brow. So I recently have changed up what I've been doing. And today I actually used something new for the very first time, which I'm not gonna talk about because I already love it, and I was thinking like, oh, I should really talk about it in this video, but since it was the very first time I used it, I wanted to give it a few more tries before. So stay tuned on that because I really do love what it did. So we'll skip that part, but normally what I start off with my brows, you can see that I've already used almost all of it. This is the Sandy Blonde Brow Powder by Gibson Girl. I like the fact that it warms up my brows a little bit, and it's really super friendly, easy to use. And I also use the Gibson Girl Skinny Brow Pencil, and this I like to use more to define it and kind of just right up in here to kind of fill in where the brow tattoo kind of has faded. And I'll use it to tweak and enhance my arch. And if I really want to get fancy, I'll do hair strokes, but to be honest, I prefer a more filled in look, and so that's why I did the powder brows. I also did a video, a little vlog style video where I went and videotaped the entire process of my powder brows, so I'll link that if you're interested. So the next brow product, I wish I had found this sooner. I am obsessed with it. This is the e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel, and you can't see it probably, but I have these little hairs that stick up, and I actually trimmed my eyebrows this morning, and I think I trimmed them too short, so I couldn't really get these to lay down. But this has been a life-changing product for me. It's basically keeps your brows in place, and I use it backwards and then I comb them forwards. I don't use the brush that it comes with. I end up using an empty or clean spoolie. If you have unruly brows, let me just tell you, This is amazing, and it's such an inexpensive product. Give it a try. Definitely do not overuse it because it'll look disgusting. So just give it a few tries before you decide whether or not you like it. But I'm telling you, give it a try. Just trust me on this. I will never be seen without this product. All right, so eyeliners. I have a ton of eyeliners and I'm always testing out new ones, but I have to tell you what I'm currently using right now, the Gives & Girl Dark Chocolate Waterproof Eyeliner. I really love to use this up in my eyelash line because it is waterproof and it is really sensitive eye safe. Even if you get it in your water line, you'll be fine. And I have very sensitive eyes, very sensitive skin. So, and it actually almost looks black. It is very dark. It is a very dark chocolate, but a little bit softer than a black. So if you're, trying to change it up and go for something a little less harsh, this is a good step down from black. And then we have the Black Honey eyeliner, which I really love. This is part of their Black Honey family, and it's kind of like a mix between burgundy and chocolate. But the one thing I have to say is if you are not swift, it sets really fast. I mean, really, really, really fast. So what I like to use this for is just to try to give my eyelash line up above a little definition, but it's definitely a stay put product. It doesn't say it's waterproof, but it's freaking definitely waterproof. So yes, obsessed with the Black Honey, but make sure that you work with it fast. It's not a smudging product. I do not normally use a liquid eyeliner, but I have to share this with you. This is the Tarte liquid eyeliner. And I just recently did the Lindsay Lohan video where I used this. And if I were to be a liquid eyeliner girl, this is what I would reach for. It's really easy to use. It's really rich and it's really black. So I had to give this product a little cameo in this video. I will use it again if I'm going to do that, but I'm not normally a liquid eyeliner girl. So but if you're looking for one, definitely try this out. The last one is actually a more of a brown eyeliner. And this is a kohl eyeliner that you can smudge out, but then sets in. It is not waterproof. This is by Wonderskin, by the way. And they have a lot of lovely products. This was gifted, I have to say. And I will be doing a little video on their products because everything they sent me, I'm obsessed with. Actually, I'm wearing this today up in my lash line. It goes on very creamy and it is a working eyeliner that sets in very nicely. All right, so for mascara, I am a mascara junkie. I'm always testing mascaras out, and one day I'll love a mascara and then the next day it's dead to me. So it's really interesting how that goes. And then I'll pick it up again and I'll love it again. But what I reach for right now is the Hourglass Unlocked. Sometimes I love this and sometimes I hate this. Right now I'm loving it. Actually, I'm wearing it right now. It's very lightweight. I have to say, you kind of got to work with it fast. It's one of those products that if you mess up and then you have to keep going, then it turns into just a clumpy mess. But I feel like it's more of a light-handed mascara. And if you don't overdo it, it's a beautiful product. And so I'm loving this one. Next is the MAC In Dimension 3D mascara. And if I had to pick just one, this would probably be it. The only thing I can say about this is how ginormous that applicator is. So, I mean, like why does it gotta be that big? But it is such an amazing product. And actually, I think I topped it off with this today. So yes, loving the MAC In Dimension 3D mascara. And then lastly for mascaras is the Black Honey mascara. I don't know if you can see that, but I just really am obsessed with this. It's basically a chocolate brown with just a hint of like burgundy. It goes on really nicely. It's something I will grab for when I want a more natural look. All right, we have lips next, and I'm actually gonna be doing a full tutorial just on nude lip liners. I think I actually might film it today, so stay tuned for that. So I won't go too in depth with lip liners because I actually have a bunch that I really love, but these are the ones that I'm grabbing for right now. I'm gonna start off with the one that I was recently using a ton, but now I've been playing with other ones, is the Huda Beauty. This is their pinky brown. I don't have any room left. You can see it's a little bit more mauve-y, I guess, but if you have a pink undertone to your lip, this is such a pretty product. It doesn't last a long time. So if you're going for longevity, I would go for one of the other two products in my hand, but I really love how easy it is to work with, and it smudges out beautifully. So this is one of those easy, quick touch-up ones that you can throw in your purse. I have like 3 of them. The next one is the Wonder Skin. It's what I'm wearing right now. This is shade Saddle, and it is really pretty. For longevity wise, it's still not the one that I would reach for, but I really am obsessed with the color. And then lastly is the Gibson Girl, and this is shade Nude. And this is a waterproof lip liner. So if you want longevity, this is what I would go for. All right, so for my lip products, I don't know, I'm a creature of habit when it comes to lips. And what I'm wearing right now, I can't even tell you about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it because I'm still testing it out, but I do love it. Look how pretty it is. It's like a little sparkly, a little gold flecks in there, a little iridescentness, but it's a new product, so I wanna test it out a little bit longer before I say I'm obsessed with it. So what I usually use, and I reach for every day, is the Nearly Naked by Gibson Girl. Yes, I know I'm using a lot of my products, but I truly love them, and these are what I'm reaching for. So it is just a product, a color that goes so beautifully with anybody's and everybody's skin. It does sell out a lot online, so you can tell, obviously, people love it. And then another Gibson Girl one, this is the Blushed Beige. In a lot of my videos, you'll see me use either 1 or 2 of these. And it's a very pretty warm nude. I'm starting to get too much color on my lips. Excuse me. Let's get ahead and do a little dab. All right, one that's not Gibson Girl. This is the Fenty Beauty. This is in Blazed Donut. It is a very pretty, I don't know, you can't really see the true color, but it's like a very pretty, it's a very pretty, oh, well, it's not that pigmented on your lips, but you can see that's the shade. So if you have darker skin, it might be a little too light for you, but it's a very pretty day off lipstick that blurs out very nicely. It's almost like a lip balm with a tint, like a tinted lip balm. And it smells really good too. So love this. It just doesn't have a lot of longevity, but it is very nice for moisture. So I love this product. All right, I'm not even sure if I already showed you this, but the Gibson Girl Candy Coral, I frequently put on my lips with a lot of the different products just to warm it up, give it a little peachiness, a little youthful, you know, glowy look. Brushes. What are my favorite brushes? I have a ton of brushes, and these are what I reach for the most. Right now, I'm super duper obsessed with this It Cosmetics Kabuki brush. It's part of their airbrush edition, and I have to say, I think it's an Ulta exclusive, but I like the fact that you can cover a lot of ground fast, and it's so soft, and it does have like a really nice airbrush finish without leaving brush strokes. This is what I love for putting on my foundation, BB cream, whatever. All right, so next, my favorite concealer brush is by Danessa Matrix Beauty. This is the Yummy Face 3.0, and it has a little cat paw, and it's very soft. A lot of times I use my fingers to blend in my concealer, and I go and finish with this or a combination of the two. But yes, this is definitely one of my favorites. The next is kind of like a series of 3, so I'm not gonna talk about them individually, but the Jenny Patakin brushes. They're amazing, and they're made from recycled plastic apparently, but they are so soft. This is their large eyeshadow brush. This is the smoky eye brush. Obviously I need to clean them. And then this is, what do they call this? A small eyeshadow. I use these every day, and honestly, because I use them so much, I wanna get another one in each of these 3. That's how much I like them. And then this one, I don't use the angled side a ton. I actually use it more for the spoolie. So yes, Jenny Patakin, made from recycled plastic and recycled aluminum, I think too. So very eco-friendly. Another one you see me frequently, oh my goodness. Okay, I need to do some brush cleaning. But another one you'll see me use frequently in almost all my videos is this Hourglass number 14. Also love this to dust off any loose powder in my T-zone. Actually, yeah, that's what I use it for, is that. So yes, it's very soft, it's very fluffy. Love this brush. Last brush I just recently got, it's a more denser version of this, of the Hourglass, and this is by Nikki the Rose. This is the BK Beauty number N14, and I like this because if I want to apply my concealer in bulk, I will do that, and then you can turn around without even washing it and use it for your setting powder when you want to cover more ground. So I do love this brush. All right, so this is not a brush, but it's an accessory, and it is a eyelash comb that is very pointy. This is the Tweezer Man, and you gotta be careful not to poke yourself with it. I actually have and made myself bleed, but honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I've tried a bazillion other eyelash combs, and this one just by far is the best. So I will link this as well. I mean, if you have never heard of the Beauty Blender, you have been living under a rock. But I just recently found like this new hack. If you keep your damp sponge in the container that it came with, it keeps it moist. I hope it doesn't harbor bacteria that way. I don't think so. So tell me if it does, and tell me if I'm the last person on the planet to know that is a hack or not. But I came across it when I was traveling, and I had put it in here, and I was like, oh, it's so handy. So I wonder if that's really what it's for. All right, you guys, so those are the products that I'm currently obsessed with right now. But stay tuned, because I've been testing out some other products that I'm already loving and obsessed with, but I do want to give it a little bit more time to make sure that there's nothing weird, that I don't get a reaction. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one.